Well, one of the beautiful things about hosting such a prestigious event as the Rotax Max Challenge Grand Festival is that in the waiting area just off of the dummy grid are all our competitors in Micro and Minimax that have ventured to the home of champions this weekend. It's the first time that this event has been hosted at the home of champions at Karting Genk, with 84 drivers making up 19 of the 29 different nationalities here this weekend. A big contingent of the 224 drivers representing 29 different nations. So we have representatives from Austria, Belgium, Belarus, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Slovakia, Switzerland, Turkey, and of course the United Kingdom. So for those that are here at the circuits, and that will be at the grandstand as the drivers are making their way out of the dummy grid. Oh, even we've got the Hungarian flag being showcased through one of the drivers from the KF, the Kontar family racing team. I know some of them are here and some are watching from home. But great to see these drivers being given the opportunity to compete in such a prestigious event. We will add 2 different names to the honor roll, possibly this weekend, as the drivers who are being given their national flags are hoisting them proudly. Looks like Henry Möhring is hoisting the flag for Germany. As Theo Steindal from Norway had the opportunity of first knowing about that young driver through Rotax Max Challenge Nordic this year. The Polish flag being hoisted aloft as the drivers making their way in the alternative direction from turn 10, or turn 12 to turn 11. Big contingent from Belgium and the Netherlands as always. A lot of the drivers being able to capture their I Was Here tickets for the Grand T-shirts for the Grand Festival. That were the Synergy drivers there alongside Maria the Missile Roberto running in Minimax. So they are being all assembled. And a big thank you to Brenda and Hannah that have helped to organise this for taking place. Brenda Svennen, the new circuit manager for Karting Genk, announced a little bit later on this year that she would take over the helm here at the home of champions. Great to have her on board as the new circuit manager. And great to see these young drivers being afforded the opportunity. There's Ilari Harmonen with the flat cap on. Right, who's got the bowler? Who's got the pudding bowl hat on? Ah, right. That is Nikita Lubimov, who's wearing the pudding bowl hat. Some drivers opting to wear their race helmets as well. So great to see these drivers here. Come on, when you see the camera, wave to it, please, kids. So, ladies and gentlemen, take your photos and please give all 84 drivers from 19 different nations that make up the grid for this year's Rotax Max Challenge Grand Festival your applause and appreciation, please. So great to see all our 84 drivers from 19 different nations representing pretty much, I think, well, 224 drivers. That is more than a third of the total drivers competing here this weekend. So get your photos. I see quite a few people down by the fencing off of the grandstand. This is your chance to take pictures of your kids who are drivers with us. Albie Friend holding the flag for the UK. A wonderful sight to see. And of course, some of these drivers have already qualified for this year's Grand Finals, but there are some that are gunning for that ticket to race in Bahrain in around about a few weeks' time, just over, around about a month and a half from now, after getting their ticket here at the Grand Festival. It will be the last opportunity for many drivers to do so. A bit of fence climbing in order to get the photos. And the grandstand very much filled out. So for those wondering, the Rotax Max Challenge Grand Finals will take place in 35 days' time. That's a month and 4 days from now. And for those that have already had the opportunity, including one man who is here that has been at all bar one of the Grand Finals and is also a previous Grand Finals champion, Daryl Smith, who's here with us from BRP Rotax this weekend, as they are now lining up all the drivers that are holding the flags of the 19 respective nations, with 84 drivers in total representation here at the home of champions. And what's more, we've got the flags surrounding something rather special, because the drivers now will line up just off of turn number 10 by the runoff area. The perfect opportunity for a wonderful picture of all our drivers partaking in this year's Rotax Max Challenge Grand Festival at the home of champions for 2023. We're really privileged and honoured to be given this opportunity, so we would like to thank all the team at BRP Rotax in Austria for allowing the home of champions to host this event this year. And also, they've got some benches in the background, so we have the drivers that have got the flags, some of which will be going onto the back of the benches. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, if I could ask you all to be showing your appreciation and applause for the 84 drivers from 19 nations making up this year's Rotax Max Challenge Grand Festival. So, drivers, get your helmets up in the air, please. Thank you to all of you and your families and the teams that have made it here to the home of champions. And one lucky driver in each of these classes will book their place to the 23rd running of this year's Rotax Max Challenge Grand Finals amidst the sands of the Persian Gulf. So there we go. The drivers will now make their way off of the circuit. A big thank you to everybody that has made this possible behind the scenes, the entire team here at Karting Genk, including Brenda Svennen, Kuhn Lemons, and so many other people behind the scenes that have made this event work. A big thank you to BRP Rotax and the team over in Austria for allowing us to host this prestigious event for the very, very first time here, just over a month away from the Rotax Grand Finals, as the drivers will make their way back into the dummy grid area. We do have a little bit of a surprise planned for them as well. And great to see so many of you still watching with us here live and direct from the Limburg region of Belgium at the 1,360 metre circuit known as the home of champions, Karting Genk. Of course, these drivers have been a welcome addition to the paddock here this weekend. And for myself personally, it's been a real pleasure to be the commentator for this event. It is always great to see these drivers who can be, and some of them will be, racing superstars of the future amidst the pantheon of current modern day motorsport. So the Micro and Mini Max drivers being given their goodie bags by some of the team here at Karting Genk. We are now going to go to the official lunch break for the final day of competition for the 2023 Rotax Max Challenge Grand Festival and Rotax Max Challenge Golden Trophy. Join us just before 2:30 Central European time this afternoon as the first of 6 finals get underway. And who will be our winners this year? See you then.